Welcome to Moody's One-Shot Lore. I'm your narrator, and I'll be guiding you through the tales from Contentium Academy. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media channels below to stay updated on the latest stories. Let's dive into this intriguing world together. Nick was at the police station, engrossed in files and reports when his phone rang. I would love to stop by Springtime Tale, but I have this big assignment today, so I don't believe I could make it, he informed the caller before ending the conversation with well wishes. As he rubbed his tired eyes, Nick was interrupted by the entrance of the police chief. "How's the case coming along?" the chief inquired, his tone filled with concern. "I'm still trying to find out how these antique weapons are getting into the city," Nick explained, gesturing towards the files scattered on his desk. "Their designs are nothing I have ever seen before, almost godlike." The chief's expression hardened with determination. "These weapons are dangerous. Just one of them could decimate a small village. I want you on this immediately," he ordered. "Yes, sir," Nick replied, his sense of duty driving him to action. "Maybe I should ask the crazy twin if he knows anything," the chief suggested. Nick couldn't help but chuckle at the thought. "You know how Temper is. Do you really want him to know that there are godlike weapons like these?" he joked. The chief nodded in agreement. "Good point. One of these days we will get those brothers, if it didn't take 30 planets just to do it." "Well, I will leave you to your work," he said before exiting the room. As Nick delved deeper into the files, he realized he needed to gather information from an unlikely source: his father, who was incarcerated. Reluctantly, Nick made his way to the prison, where he was met with a tense silence upon seeing his father. After a few moments, Nick cut to the chase. "There is a group of dangerous weapons circulating. Do you know anything about that?" he asked, his tone serious. His father's response was cryptic. "My skills don't cover weapons. I just know how to use them. You want to talk to Bear? He has the ins on special weapons," he revealed. With a begrudging thanks, Nick turned to leave, his father's parting words ringing in his ears. "Of course. What type of father would I be if I didn't help my child in need?" his father said with an unsettling smile. Nick made his way to Bear's nightclub, Paradise, where he was met with resistance from Bear's goons. After a brief scuffle, he was granted an audience with Bear himself. When Nick arrived upstairs, he found himself face to face with Bear, the owner of the nightclub. "How may I help you today, officer?" Bear greeted him in a deep, calm voice. Nick wasted no time. "There is a group of dangerous weapons coming into the city, and I need to know where," he stated bluntly. Bear raised an eyebrow skeptically. "Why do you think I know?" he responded, his demeanor remaining composed. "I just do," Nick replied coldly, his gaze unwavering. A smile crept across Bear's face as he spoke. "The only reason why you still breathe is because you're friends with the brothers, and they are the reason I will give you this information for free. But the next time, this will cost you," Bear explained, his tone relaxed despite the gravity of his words. Nick listened intently as Bear continued, revealing what he knew about the weapons. "I have heard about new weapons being passed around, but I don't know who the supplier is. However, I know it's someone in your department," Bear divulged. "How do you know that?" Nick inquired calmly, trying not to betray his shock. "Because I couldn't get my hands on these weapons, and the only ones who have the power to stop that is the cops. Someone in the police department is selling these weapons under your nose," Bear explained matter-of-factly. Grateful for the information, Nick thanked Bear and took his leave. As he exited the club, he was left reeling from what he had just learned. His thoughts were interrupted by a ringing phone, and when he answered, he received news of something happened to Tess Springs.
But I straighten out your face while you study your lies. See the pain in your face when you losing your mind. Got post-traumatic stress, you lost the feeling in highs. See the horrors of war. If you saw someone dying, would you open the door? On my job, highlighting the core. My words bless you, yes, you feeling annoying. Everybody wanna ramble, they don't get to the point. Your girl like a clown.